Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Shotgun King. Time to do rank 7 with Victoria. The high firepower, high range gun with very few bullets. I am still searching for my first rank 7 win, which will be needed in order to make it to rank 8, because Solomon, I tried twice and died exactly as many times. It was a brutal affair. Alright, wow, Victoria really blown things away with her 5 power. I'm gonna just take a couple of moves to fill up her shells. And let's just kill the bishop. I could have started shooting at the king, but I didn't want to dick around. We're gonna need a couple of reloads to make this happen. And yes, there we go. The extra HP of the king didn't matter in that particular case. I'm gonna stop commentating about that. We got the wand again. Also an extra queen. The king shooting at you, or you know what? This sucks. I don't want an extra queen, and I don't want the royal hunt either. So I'm gonna use this to get rid of this. And we are going to take, I think, my new favorite, the pawns moving sideways. So it does suck because the pawns can attack in 4 directions, which means you cannot approach pawns diagonally from the back. That is not insignificant. So you could argue that the conscription or the just 3 extra pawns are less significant. But look, that pawn would have put me in check before. Instead, it didn't. It just went sideways for no reason whatsoever. All right, blasting a rook feels good. Let's just get on up here. Wow, these pawns continue to insist on not promoting, which I have no problem with. Let's take a couple of steps here. In case that didn't work. It did work, so we're fine. And let's see if we can get an actual black card. We got the scope again and a drag queen. Ugh. Rooks shooting at you and caltrops. Ugh. All right, drag queen it is. This is a devastating one. Having a queen show up after 10 turns, no matter where she shows up, is really horrible. But, you know, what can you do? We had 2 bad choices. I don't want the rooks shooting at me. We're going to start sniping the king. I mean, why not? If I'm not in check. Might as well. You only get, you only get 1 shot with it is the thing. With this particular gun. So there is that you, don't get the full value from it because you can only shoot twice before you have to reset the scope. I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because this queen is really crimping my style, and I needed to get ammo back. All right, now we're gonna get a queen for real. So it's gonna be very scary fighting off 2 queens. I hope I get some more bullets. We got the moat. It's gotta be the moat. And then that's stupid. Okay, so we're taking the moat, so now we can sit behind the moat. That's a very good counter to the extra queen. And we can try the old, scope moat game. It's definitely a staple. I'm not in check. I will shoot at this queen. So now there's going to be another queen showing up. But at least I only have to worry about the one. Okay, I'll turn the scope back on. I'm going to actually just take it cautiously. We're going to just kill that queen. And I will take a couple of extra moves. A few extra moves here to get my pawn or my bullets back. Oh, there's no shell loaded. All right. I don't know why I scoped. It wasn't really that useful. I'm trying to get in line with the king. I did shoot through that pawn. And the scope moat, it's effective. I will certainly not be complaining about that anytime soon. We've got can't move more than 2 types of pieces, but there's another queen? Oh, Jesus Christ. And then there's deep waters, and I think we're taking this. Now there's 3 queens, but they can only move 3 squares, and there's a moat. I feel like that's the way to go. Let's re-roll that to see if it's better. We got August Presence. So I do love August Presence. That is a significant one. It makes it much harder for pieces to approach. This I've talked at length about how awful it is, but with the moat, it does reduce the power. So I'm going to take the August Presence here. We're going to try to go sniper. That's what the game has offered us. We hang out behind the moat. Let's get up close, actually. Turn on the scope and start blasting. Now, the knight is going to put me in check. And the bishop went into a corner instead of doing anything useful. Oh, God, the queen is actually... Oh, right, I didn't take the queen thing. I was, thinking as if I had the queen thing that I can only move 3 squares. Alas, I don't actually have that. All right, well, I killed the first queen. Now the second queen has shown up. I will now... scope up, and I think I'm gonna play it cautiously. Let's shoot at the rook. Let's take our chances when we can to hit the king. but let's not go nuts with it. Like right here, let's just scope up and myrtlate this queen. And I think I can scope up and just kill the king, because the scope just makes it much more likely that all 5 power hits the target that's near you. So like a tactical close range scope actually makes sense. All right, pawns can attack 2 squares in front of them is not a huge deal, because they're not, you know, the moat does protect me from that. And what is this? Oh, you get to pick a card. Ah, versus piercing. The rooks are less powerful because of the moat. And the piercing is really good when I snipe. So I think I'm actually going to reroll this one, even though I could have searched up anything I wanted. Stun a piece and steal their soul. And then promote a pawn when you first time you hit a king. Yeah, we're going to take this. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But it seems good with the scope and the moat. This is a very synergistic run. After the first kind of crappy card, I'm actually getting a lot of really good stuff. So with this piercing thing, I'll just take a shot here. That was 2 damage on the king. That was another 5 on the king? That was actually kind of crazy that it got 5 on the king. All right, the knight is putting me in check, or else I would have taken this shot. Let's stay on a light square so this... Oh, right, the bishop can put me in check always because of that thing. I actually need to finish this off right now. Things are getting really scary here. I need to get this done. And I do. But that was a bit of risky gameplay of going that hard for the king. But the fact that it could work on rank 7 was really weird. All right, we got pawns promote to queens. I'm not really promoting that many pawns. The bishop is a problem because of this. And then an extra ammo and an extra soul slot. Here we got jumping and the karma. I would take this, but with August Presence, things aren't going to move up next to me, and then the karma's horrible. So I'll re-roll this. I really hope something better, though. Oh, okay, I don't like this. I really do want to snipe the king here. We're going to take the extra bishop, even though it comes with a not as good effect. I mean, an extra ammo when I'm at 3, going from 3 to 4, that is significant. And, yeah, I'll just deal with the extra bishop. All right. Now, I am in check from the bishop, and I am going to kill it for a second here. Similarly, I'm going to take a snipe at that queen. I'm lucky that the queen died. It didn't have to die. Now, the 2 knights are moving at the same time, so I was going to be in check no matter what. But let's go ahead and kill him off. This is, for whatever reason, turning into not a crazy one. We're just going to want to kill these pieces. Maybe I should have attacked that rook, though. All right, I'm not a fan of what's happening here. I've really got to kill this rook. I think I probably could have been put in checkmate if the pieces had moved more intelligently. I got to take some moves in order to not run out of ammo and get stuck. I'm going to do a tactical scope and get the rook. Doesn't make sense to do it now because the queen is about to move. But now that the queen's not moving, gotta make sure she dies. Take a step back, scope it up, and we blast him. Okay, jumping with damage. Now again, things can't move next to me with August Presence, so it's a little bit less useful than usual. And this is sort of annoying, but it's really the bishop that's the problem. This is great. Getting rid of a bishop and adding knights is fantastic. And what are you? Oh my god, that's incredible. There's almost never going to be a piece adjacent to me because they can't move next to me. That's the one. We're going to re-roll that for principle. Unfaithful Steed is good, but I've noticed that this saddle thing is horrifying. This is really, really bad, so I'm not going to take it. We're just going to add 2 knights and get an extra firepower, which is just really, really strong for me because I'm playing a sniper game here. All right, we got 2 souls saved up. Let's step up, start sniping. 4 damage from clear across the board. And now, I wish I could shoot at the queen. I messed up. That knight just completely ruined it. The queen didn't step up all the way for some reason that time. I'm not sure why, but I really need to kill this queen because if I didn't kill that queen soon, it was going to be a problem. Okay, we're going to put a pause on the crazy commando gameplay here. We're going to take a few moves. All right, I'm about to get checkmated by this queen. So what I'm going to do, I think, is shoot at the knight and hide behind the moat and my August Presence. And I'm going to just hope she dies right here. Okay, yeah, now I'm safe. Now I just need to take a couple of moves to get my ammo back. We can kill these major pieces. The pawn's moving sideways because of this first card is a huge boon, so they're no threat to promote. We got this garbage, and then we got this thing, which I actually like removing the bishop, or adding an extra rook and firepower from the edge. The problem is I'm not on the edge a lot. How many bishops do I have? I remove a bishop, I add a bishop, I add a bishop. So remove, add. So I would be down to just the one starting bishop with this. I think this is the one, even though the black card kind of sucks. King and queen have less HP. Queen can't move for 15 turns, but rooks shoot. If this was not rooks shooting at me, I would take it, but I cannot handle the rooks shooting at me. I think I'm strong enough that even on rank 7, let's add some pieces to the board. These pawns are going to be moving sideways. I'm not really afraid of them promoting. Let's just go. It actually hit the king through 2 pawns. And he died through the knight and the pawn somehow. I don't even... Oh, because it must be because of the piercing. The piercing must have triggered. I don't have enough firepower to actually kill them and have bullet left over. Oh, right. It had the power thing at the beginning. Oh my god, it's rats. Remove a king. Oh, that's... that's funny. So that means that you have to kill everything. I don't want the rooks shooting at me. So as much as I love rats, I would like for this to be something takeable so we don't have this weird remove a king business. Okay, the problem with this one is as cool as it would be for the rooks to have less HP, I actually don't want to move backwards while shooting because then I'm on the edge of the board and this also lowers the fire range, so I won't be able to hit the king. Oh boy, it's kind of a bad one either way. Either the white card is bad or the black card is bad. That's where we're at. I'm going to take the sawed-off justice. It does suck that I can't reach the king from across the board now. So I'm not going to get these crazy sniper kills anymore. But, you know, we're doing the best that we can. So I actually still do hit the king. And maybe I'll get lucky and the king will step up sometimes. Actually, that bullet hit the king there. That was pretty cool. All right, I'm going to take a move because I need to get some ammo back. Then I will shoot. All right, the queen is about to cross through the moat here. I'm gonna use my last bullet to finish off that queen because I am at risk while that queen is doing her business. Now we're gonna take a bunch of moves to get the ammo back. And this king is a very brave king. I'm gonna snipe him. I guess he was more damaged than I thought. And the fact that I have 2 extra firepower from the sawed-off, well, that does help. We got Blunderbuss for the fire arc, and then a whole bunch of pieces, but they move slower, or the protection from death. This is actually really good for having everything move slower. The fact that there's extra pieces doesn't matter as much, because I do have the moat to protect me from all of it. I think this is the move, though. Oh, wait, minus an ammo! Ugh. You know what? I think I gotta take that. I think this is a case where even the cheat death is just not worth it. Pieces can't attack you in the moat, but I'm not taking saddle. Nope, 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 nope. Saddle doesn't look that bad. It is horrible. All right, so we got Blunderbuss. Our firepower with this gift is actually just ridiculous. So let's take a step up. Can I reach the king? Yeah. All right, we'll take this shot. It actually damaged the king. That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the queen here. Wow, that is some sick-ass stuff here. I wasn't even trying to snipe. That was just grotesque. All right, we're going to turn on the scope. We're going to take this shot, I guess. I mean, it's just doing so much damage. Oh, my God. With the piercing and the high firepower from the blunderbuss and the sawed-off. Okay, that was something else. Oh, boy. All right, well, I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't really see any particular reason why this should not work. So we're going to blast through these pawns. Wait a minute, what am I doing? We gotta kill these pieces. I'm not gonna snipe this king to death. We gotta kill the pieces. So we're gonna kill off all these knights. Now let's move here so the knight can't put me in check. And now what I'm gonna do is take a few moves just to have more ammo. The knight does put me in check, which sucks. But I can actually put on a scope here. Oh, hold on. That would kill me to discover check, so I'm gonna just shoot in the other direction. I gotta be a little bit careful here. I'm starting to get a little bit cramped. We need to kill this rook. And we need to kill this knight. Now there's 2 queens that have not yet crossed the moat. So what I'm gonna do is kind of go over this way. And my hope is to snipe these queens before they can cause me problems. There we go. Can I actually just snipe this one? It's too close. So I kind of wasted my scope here. I got the enemy king? Wow, that's kind of cool. All right. Let's scope up. There we go. The queen's dead. And the rook's dead. My firepower is just ridiculous with the sawed-off adding 2 and the blunderbuss adding 2. I guess this is the case where the extra firepower matters more than the drawbacks of each of those cards. All right, you took 10 damage. Why don't you take one more there, Big Chungus? Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to rank 8. It's definitely happening. Can't wait. I'll see. Ooh, there's a thing for having 3 particular thingy-madingies. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you again soon. Take care.